All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This market recaps for Thursday, October 19th, 2023. We'll start out with market summation. Start with the NASDAQ, looking at the kind of the bird's eye view of the market. Then we'll drill down some ETFs and stocks. Start off T2108. This is the weekly for the NASDAQ. 22% of stocks are above their 40-day moving average. That's bearish. We got the 5-week below the 10-week moving average with price below the 5. That's bearish, and you can kind of see we're forming this bear flag. That we're just breaking down from. RSI is now below 50 on the weekly. That's bearish. Stoch is oversold, and as you can see over here, when we get into oversold, it can stay there for a couple weeks or a while. MACD's negative. And finally, the VIX has spiked above 20. Not since March. Has it 7 months? About 7 months, it has not spiked above 20. That is very bearish. I'm expecting volatility to pick up. Let's check the SPY. Same thing as the NASDAQ. SPY has been below 50 for a couple weeks now. 5's below the 10, price is below the 5. Same thing, kind of breaking down from this bear flag right here. Let's check the Russell. This has been the weakest index. I mean, everything, early September. What is this? Yeah, early September. We've been in a downtrend on the Russell. This is the weakest indice. Check the daily. IWM is now hitting this support zone, but I think we're going to break this tomorrow. Market's looking ugly. VIX is spiking. The 10 is below the 20. 20 is below the 50. Price is below the 10, and we're breaking down here. NASDAQ. $10 is above the 20, but we're kind of oscillating in a range. 20 is below the 50, that's bearish. RSI 14 is in a downtrend on the NASDAQ. It went into a downtrend here in mid-August. Bounces up to the 60, pulls back down below the 40. We hit the 60 or close to it again. We drop below 50, and here we're at. Need to firm up pretty quick if we're gonna bounce here. I think we're going lower though. I'm short. Been short since this day right here. So doing okay. Got a profit. We can check VTI. This looks more bearish. In a downtrend. Stoch is actually rolling over from 80. That means there could be some, real momentum to the downside. When you're in a counter trend rally like this, which is really a downtrend, and you get a bump where the Stoch goes up to 80 and then starts to pull down, that selling can get aggressive. So summation is very bearish. Check the top 10 NASDAQs. Apple's looks to be falling, but holding the 20. Amazon got a bounce. Google looks like it's going to fall back into this range. Meta double topped right here. Microsoft not breaking down yet. Netflix, of course, had unexpected subscriber growth and earnings. Revenue was pretty flat. Nvidia looks to be breaking down from this bear flag right here. Nvidia looks weak. Looks really weak. Tesla just broke. Tesla's got some trouble. VTI, right at the 200. I think we're going to break it tomorrow. If we don't bounce pretty quick here, I think things could get pretty ugly. Nothing I'd buy here at all. Not even Meta. Let's check the market breadth situational awareness indicators. And you can see how much red's on my screen. This is all red for the market breadth. And lately we've been getting these really deep red days. We're just, 1,000 stocks down 4%. RSI 2, stocks with an RSI 2 rating below 30. It's very short term, almost a daily measuring, but we're getting these high readings, and then the VIX spikes above 20. So been waiting for the market to break down, and in my opinion we're there with everything going on in Israel, Powell, the 10-year almost at 5%, inflation not really slowing, potential another market rate, which might not do a lot, but I don't see any reason to be bullish right now, none at all, especially when you see market breadth like this. Like when the market's going to change, you're going to see 1,000 stocks up 4%, and stocks with over $100 million volume is going to be over 150 to the green. That's when the market's going to flip. Don't see any of that coming here. So check some check some power stocks. I've got my short ETFs. MSTR, this isn't, oh wait, what's the 15-minute? This is, going sideways to bearish. Bitcoin stocks don't look good. ESTC, this is in an uptrend, but not really a setup. I mean, oil and gas stocks might set up, but that's about it. Roblox, this is a good setup. It just started the uptrend, but I'm not taking anything. Not anything long except inverse ETFs. And this is a good setup. Right at the top of the range. It's in an uptrend. Let's check the weekly. Not in the power zone yet, but I mean this looks like a strong stock, and it might run. Higher than average volume on this range expansion day. Like this is perfect setup if we were in a bull market, which we're not. So I'm not taking it. It's a day trader stock, TPST. Oil and gas, looks good. I mean, these are just, I got 34 stocks on my power stock scan, and they're almost all garbage. All right, let's check some ETFs. This looks like a great setup for the VIX. I should have bought just a little bit. I mean, this is 2 times the VIX futures. This thing can just rip your face off. So, I mean, I would do very, very small position here just for funsies. But this looks like a great setup. Kind of started the uptrend here on these days, and looks like, good range expansion, high volume. Looks like it's going to break out. This is the Tesla short. So, of course, that looks good. Tesla short ETF. Another VIX. LabD, Bear Biotech. Bought it here. Got sold out the next day. It was supposed to just run. 3-day pullback. Doesn't close below the 10. It's in a solid uptrend on the RSI. Bought it here. And then we got a follow through. 6.5%, big volume. This can really run when the market's going to fall. TMV breaking out. Another VIX. Lots of VIX. I mean, these are all inverse TZA. I'm in this. Clear uptrend. I mean, 20-day looks great. And then a breakout. Soxus, not really setting up all that great, but it'll probably run tomorrow. It's in an uptrend. See how it goes above 60 right here? Where does it pull back to? 40. Now we're going back up. This is oil. ProShares oil. Now technically, this one's different. We hit the downtrend here on the RSI. Now we've broken out. So you could technically buy this today. It's not a very good setup, but you could technically buy this. You know, oil's going to 100. It pulled back. You know, we're at almost 89, I think. Uranium is in an uptrend. We've got this great uptrend here where it broke out, pulled back to 44. This isn't a good setup. Big volume coming in. Stotch is oversold. So when we're in an uptrend and the Stotch goes to oversold, that's a great setup for a buying opportunity. Great setup. Keep an eye on uranium. SQQQ, I'm in this. This is oil, again, you know, breaking out. Great run all through here. Big pullback. Now we're breaking out. Bet we test the high. This Bitcoin ETF strategy, I mean, whatever. Uranium again. Gold miners, in a downtrend, pulling right up to the 60 here. It's going to have to show some big strength up to get out of the downtrend. Otherwise, I'd expect it to keep falling. I'm expecting gold to have a pullback. Short NVIDIA, starting to look good. And this is all you really need. The only one I want to look at is gas. Let's just do it. So I'm watching gas. Here's the uptrend, the shift in momentum. Got an uptrend and we had a deep pullback. It should be firming up here pretty quick if it's going to. If it's going to. I would hope that we'd have a breakout, pullback. This day looked like it could be a good buying opportunity right there. No follow through though, and actually closed lower. I really don't trade gas that much. I just like to watch it. I mean, oil obviously looks better. These are all the long side of the ETFs, the levered ETFs. So that's all I really got. I'm expecting the market to, you know, keep falling. Just nothing looks strong to me. I'll be looking to sell rallies. If you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe.